What if I told you that something millions of people consume every single day is silently reshaping their brain? Something that feels like comfort, but ends up stealing your motivation, your joy, your drive, and even your ability to love. Let me ask you something. Have you ever finished watching porn and felt empty? A little guilty? Disconnected, like the world around you suddenly feels dull and flat? If you felt that way, you're not crazy. You're not alone. Millions of people are quietly struggling with the effects of something they were never warned about. Something that looks harmless, but is actually hijacking how their brain thinks, feels, and connects. Hey everyone, welcome back to Unfiltered Mindset, the space where we talk about the hard stuff with truth and compassion. Today, we are diving deep into a topic most people avoid: the impact of pornography on the brain and your behavior. This isn't a moral lecture. It's not about shame. It's a human conversation. One that might just save your future, or someone you love. Let's break this down simply, no complicated science talk. Your brain is designed to chase what feels good. Eating your favorite meal. Laughing with friends. Falling in love. These things release dopamine, your brain's feel-good chemical. But here's the catch: porn hijacks that system. It gives your brain an artificial spike of dopamine, way beyond what you'd get from real-life experiences, and it asks for nothing in return. No connection. No effort. No love. Over time, this messes with your brain. A 2014 study in JAMA Psychiatry found that frequent porn users actually had less activity in the brain's reward center, the same area responsible for pleasure, joy, and motivation. In simple terms, the more porn you watch, the less joy you feel from everything. One guy shared this: "I used to love playing guitar. After a while, even music didn't feel good anymore. It was like my soul was muted." Imagine that, the very things that once lit you up slowly losing their color. That's the cost of chasing a shortcut to pleasure. It's like feeding your brain candy all day. You get sick, numb, starving for something real. You've probably been here. You close the tab. You promise yourself, that was the last time. But then life hits. You feel stressed, lonely, tired. And suddenly, the craving creeps back in. This isn't about willpower. It's about brain wiring. Your brain starts forming a habit loop: cue, craving, action, reward, guilt, repeat. Dr. Valerie Woon from the University of Cambridge found that porn users showed the same brain activity as people addicted to cocaine. Let that sink in. Your brain doesn't even know the difference between a screen and a drug. One man described it like this: "I watch porn and immediately regret it. But when I was stressed or anxious, it was like autopilot. I'd go right back, even when I hated how it made me feel." When you try to quit, you might feel brain fog, mood swings, anxiety, restlessness, even physical symptoms like insomnia. It's not just mental. It's chemical. Porn doesn't just change your brain. It changes how you see people. True intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about vulnerability, trust, emotional connection. But porn teaches the opposite. It teaches that people are objects. That love is performance. That connection is control. A 2016 study in the Journal of Sex Research found that people who watched porn frequently reported less sexual desire for their real-life partners, and lower relationship satisfaction. One man told me, "I love my wife. But the more I watched porn, the less attracted I was to her. I started comparing her to the fantasies in my head, and it killed our connection." Porn sets unrealistic expectations. And when real relationships don't match the fantasy, frustration builds. Resentment creeps in. Intimacy dies. You stop seeing your partner. You start seeing a screen, even when you're looking into real eyes. We rarely talk about this part. Porn doesn't just affect your habits. It can change your personality. Over time, research shows it can lead to low motivation, increased anxiety and depression, emotional numbness, isolation, and objectification, seeing people as things, not human beings. One young guy in college told me, I stopped caring about my friends. I didn't want to go out, didn't enjoy talking. I only felt something when I was watching porn. Everything else was just noise. That's not laziness. That's the dopamine trap. You escape to feel better, but the escape becomes the prison. Here's the hope: you are not stuck. Your brain has something beautiful called neuroplasticity. It can rewire itself. But healing takes time, effort, and patience. Real steps to start your journey: 1. Remove your triggers. Use website blockers. Rearrange your space. Create distance from temptation. 2. Move your body. Go for a walk. Hit the gym. Dance alone in your room. Exercise gives you healthy dopamine. 3. Journal. Not to beat yourself up, but to understand your patterns. When did I relapse? What triggered me? What did I feel after? This builds awareness, and awareness builds freedom. 4. Talk to someone. Shame thrives in silence. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or therapist, let someone in. 5. Don't just remove, replace. Build a life you don't want to escape. Learn a skill. Serve others. Create something. Make music. Start a side hustle. One man said, I started painting again, badly. But I felt alive. I felt like me again. Not numb. Not hidden. Every day you choose real life over pixels, you win. And every win counts. If you're struggling right now, if you feel numb, stuck, or ashamed, please hear this: you're not broken. You're not disgusting. You're not beyond healing. You're human. And you're learning to come home to yourself. Porn promises a quick escape, but it steals what matters most: your drive, your connection, your joy, your time. But guess what? You can get it all back. Not by being perfect, but by being honest. By choosing something better, one moment at a time. If this hit home, don't scroll away in silence. Leave a comment, even just so this helped. Someone else might read your words and find the courage to start healing. Subscribe to Unfiltered Mindset for more real, raw, and life-changing conversations. And remember, healing doesn't mean you never fall again. It means you keep showing up, especially when it's hard. You are not alone. You are not hopeless. You are on your way back to yourself. Stay strong. Stay awake. And stay unfiltered.